Hey everybody, I got news that nobody wants to hear, but I'm going to be taking a break from filming for a while. Uh, I don't know when I'll be back. I guess if that's all you need to know, that's all you need to know. But if you want a little perspective, I'll give you a little perspective. We have like 4 vehicles here at the house, 2 trucks, a Jeep, and a car. And over the past 2 to 3 months, I have been just swamped with car repairs constantly, one after another. And one of the vehicles, I have spent 2 months on it. I mean, it's like every waking moment I've spent working on it. So I've had that stuff going on. And people that watch my channel, you've seen this gear room. There's 2 other rooms in this basement that's bigger than this, that is piled to the ceiling with stuff that needs to be cleaned out and organized. And one of them has huge cracks in the floor that every time it rains, water comes up through the cracks. And I've just put it off and put it off and put it off, and it needs to be fixed. The gutters on the house need to be repaired. All the soffits need to be painted. There's a problem with the irrigation ditch out back. My shop it needs a new roof, and I'm going to have to do that. And work obligations are starting to get in the way. Now, people that have watched my channel and know me, they've heard me in the past talk about a annual outage. Well, I am a maintenance machinist in a large mill, okay? And this mill runs 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, all year. So we have to have a yearly annual outage, because if it's running all the time, there's certain things that you can't repair. And so we have to shut down for a whole month, sometimes longer, sometimes 5 or 6 weeks. And we shut down, we tear everything apart and rebuild. Okay, that's my job. YouTube is a hobby. I love filming videos. It is my hobby, but my job comes first. Now, during this annual outage, this is coming up in October, and every year, a lot of you don't know this, but I've always found the time. I need like 3 videos during every annual outage, because you need like 2 of them. You need one going in, you need one in the middle, and then when you come out, you don't have time to film and edit and upload, so you have a third one. Well, here lately, with all this stuff going on in life, I've had trouble just keeping up with my regular videos. And believe it or not, worried about October's outage, like I say, my job comes first. It's my job. YouTube is a hobby. There are other people that make a living off of YouTube, but old Dave don't. I have to work. So it's actually caused great stress for me, and literally I have lost sleep over worried about keeping up with the videos. Now, by my own standards, I'm not a big YouTuber, alright? But I don't upload, how should I say, low effort content. That's the best thing I can say. I try my best to plan decent videos, which takes time, and I try to come up with decent subjects. And the thing is I've got like 3 notebooks full of weird, unusual ideas nobody's ever seen before, but they take time to plan. Good videos take time to plan, and I just don't have the time right now. You got to plan them, you got to film them, and with Nick working his shift opposite from mine, I'm having to do everything myself. He used to help a lot, and he used to film all of them, and it's double the work. So, to my friends and viewers, if you care about my well-being, you'll understand this. I don't like it any more than you do, because, I love my hobby. But the long and short of it, my channel's going to stay up. The videos are going to stay up. Now, from time to time, I have bits and pieces throughout the day that I can still answer comments, because I always have my phone with me, so that's no big deal. So that's what I'm going to say is I got around 340 videos right now. I've got 15 years worth of videos, 340. So there's still some older stuff, if you want to watch and sit back and relax and, hear old Southern Dave's voice. If you watch the old ones and comment, I'll find time sometime throughout the day to answer comments, because I always do, because to me that's part of the fun. of YouTube is conversing with my friends. You know what I mean? So I don't know when I'll be back. Hopefully I'll be back in 2026. You know, right now we've only got 4 months left. Let's see, September, October. Yeah, there's only going to be, by the time I've uploaded this video, there's only going to be 4 months left in 2025. And then, you know, I gotta finish all these auto repairs. I got house repairs. I got to fix that roof. I've got all the work obligations. And really the worst part is I stepped back and look at my life and I thought to myself, my dad's 82 years old, and how much time am I spending with him? And I'm not spending much time with him like I used to. And I really, really need to spend more time with him. So anyway, that's the lowdown. You know, I hope you'll understand. I'll be back one day. You know, I'm not quitting forever because, you know, I love doing this. You know, whether I make good videos or not, I like doing it. So, take it easy. Enjoy life. Watch the old videos. You can keep commenting if you want to. I'll answer when I can. Get out and have your own adventures. You know. Heck, buy a camera and make videos. So take it easy, enjoy life, and we shall see you when I am back.